Imagine living a life where you no longer feel the need to force outcomes, where you can trust the natural flow of events and release the tension that comes from trying to control everything. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, offers profound wisdom on how to navigate life without unnecessary force. Instead of struggling against the current, Stoicism teaches us to accept reality, focus on what we can control, and respond wisely to the challenges we face. Trying to force situations often leads to more frustration and disappointment than success. In this video, we'll explore why you should stop forcing things in your life and how Stoicism can help you find peace, balance, and clarity. Drawing on the teachings of great Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and Seneca, we'll dive deep into the principles that guide us to live in harmony with life's natural rhythms. Stoicism is not about passivity. It's about aligning your efforts with the flow of life, responding thoughtfully to challenges, and letting go of the need to control everything. If you're ready to release the burden of forcing things and embrace a life of ease, patience, and wisdom, this video is for you. Number 1, focus on what you can control. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is to focus only on what is within your control. The Stoics believed that most of our suffering comes from trying to control things that are inherently uncontrollable, such as other people's actions, external events, or even the future. By constantly trying to force situations to unfold according to our desires, we set ourselves up for frustration, anxiety, and disappointment. Stoicism invites us to shift our focus to the things we can actually influence: our actions, our thoughts, and our attitudes. This is where true power lies. For example, consider how you interact with others. You can't control how people behave toward you, but you can control how you respond to them. Instead of trying to change someone else's behavior, focus on maintaining your own composure and integrity. This mindset shift empowers you to approach life with a greater sense of calm, knowing that you have done everything within your power without forcing outcomes. By letting go of what is beyond your control, you liberate yourself from the endless cycle of stress and worry, creating space for inner peace. Number 2, embrace the present moment. Another essential teaching of Stoicism is the importance of embracing the present moment. When we force things in life, it often stems from an excessive focus on the future, constantly pushing for outcomes that haven't yet arrived. This forward-focused mindset can create unnecessary tension and rob us of the ability to enjoy the here and now. Stoicism encourages us to bring our attention back to the present, recognizing that this moment is the only time we truly have. By living in the present, we allow things to unfold naturally rather than trying to force them. For instance, instead of obsessing over future goals or stressing about outcomes that are beyond your control, ask yourself, what can I do today to move in the right direction? By taking small, intentional steps in the present, you contribute to your future without forcing it. This approach fosters patience and trust in the process, allowing you to reduce anxiety and experience the journey of life more fully. Embracing the present moment doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means living with awareness and presence, understanding that the future is shaped by the actions you take today. Number 3, practice acceptance. Acceptance is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a powerful antidote to the habit of forcing things. When we resist reality, trying to impose our will on situations that are beyond our control, we create friction and suffering. Stoicism teaches us to practice acceptance, to acknowledge things as they are without resistance or judgment. This doesn't mean passive resignation. Rather, it's an active acknowledgement that some things are simply out of our hands, and that's okay. By accepting reality, we free ourselves from the need to control everything and focus our energy on what truly matters. For example, when something doesn't go as planned, whether it's a missed opportunity, a failed relationship, or an unexpected setback, resisting reality only prolongs our suffering. Instead of forcing a different outcome, Stoicism encourages us to accept what has happened, learn from it, and move forward with grace. Acceptance allows us to release the mental and emotional weight of resistance, making space for more productive and positive actions. It's about recognizing that life is full of uncertainties and that our well-being depends not on controlling events, but on how we respond to them. Number 4, let go of attachment. Attachment to specific outcomes is one of the primary sources of stress and frustration in life. When we become overly attached to how things should be, we start forcing situations to align with our expectations, often leading to disappointment. Stoicism teaches us to let go of these attachments and focus instead on doing our best in the moment, without becoming fixated on a particular result. This practice frees us from the pressure of trying to force everything to turn out a certain way, and opens us up to a more flexible and peaceful approach to life. For example, imagine you're working on a major project. While it's important to be committed and diligent, becoming too attached to a specific outcome can lead to stress, anxiety, and even burnout if things don't go as planned. By practicing non-attachment, you can still pursue your goals with determination, but without the burden of needing everything to go perfectly. This mindset shift allows you to enjoy the process of your work, knowing that you've done your best without being weighed down by unrealistic expectations. Letting go of attachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you free yourself from the unnecessary suffering that comes from trying to force life to fit your desires. Number 5, trust the process. Trusting the process is a key Stoic habit that can transform your relationship with life's challenges. When we try to force things, it's often because we lack trust in the natural unfolding of events. We want results immediately, and when they don't come as quickly as we'd like, we start pushing harder, often to our own detriment. Stoicism teaches us to trust that things will work out as they are meant to, even if we can't see the outcome right away. By trusting the process, we allow life to unfold in its own time without the need to force it. For example, let's say you're working toward a significant goal, whether it's a career achievement, a personal development milestone, or a relationship objective. It's natural to want to see progress, but forcing results can lead to frustration and burnout. Instead, Stoicism encourages you to trust that your consistent efforts will eventually bear fruit, even if the results aren't immediately visible. By trusting the process, you cultivate patience, resilience, and faith in the journey, allowing things to develop in their own time. This approach helps you stay focused and grounded, even when things don't go as planned. Number 6, cultivate patience. Patience is one of the most important virtues in Stoicism, and it's especially valuable when it comes to avoiding the habit of forcing things in life. When you cultivate patience, you recognize that not everything will happen on your timeline, and that's okay. Instead of trying to rush outcomes or force solutions, you learn to wait for the right moment to act. This practice not only reduces stress, but also allows you to approach life's challenges with a greater sense of calm and confidence. For instance, imagine you're facing a difficult decision or a complex problem. The temptation might be to act quickly and force a solution just to get rid of the uncertainty. But Stoicism teaches us that patience often leads to better outcomes. By waiting for the right moment, whether it's more information, a better opportunity, or simply the clarity that comes with time, you can make more thoughtful and effective decisions. Patience isn't about inaction, it's about timing. By cultivating patience, you develop the ability to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and composure, without the need to control everything. Number 7, detach from expectations. Detaching from expectations is a powerful Stoic practice that can free you from the frustration of forcing things in life. When we set rigid expectations for how things should be, we often find ourselves pushing too hard to meet those expectations, even when they're unrealistic or beyond our control. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our efforts rather than the results, allowing us to remain open to whatever happens without being overly attached to a specific outcome. For example, if you have a big goal, whether it's a personal achievement, a career milestone, or a relationship goal, it's important to work towards it with dedication and commitment. But at the same time, Stoicism reminds us not to become too attached to a specific result. By detaching from expectations, you can stay flexible and adaptable, allowing you to respond to whatever happens without feeling defeated if things don't go as planned. This practice helps you avoid the stress and disappointment that come from unmet expectations, allowing you to approach life with more openness and resilience. Number 8, accept change as part of life Change is an inevitable part of life, and trying to force things to stay the same often leads to frustration and disappointment. Stoicism teaches us to accept change as a natural and necessary aspect of life, recognizing that nothing stays the same forever. By embracing change, we let go of the need to control everything and allow life to flow more naturally. This acceptance of change helps us navigate life's transitions with more ease and less resistance. For example, if you're going through a major life transition, whether it's a change in your career, a relationship shift, or a move to a new place, it's natural to feel unsettled or even resistant to the change. But Stoicism encourages us to accept change as a part of life's natural cycle. Instead of trying to force things to remain as they were, embrace the change and see it as an opportunity for growth and new experiences. By accepting change, you free yourself from the unnecessary stress of trying to hold on to the past, allowing you to move forward with greater ease and confidence. Number 9, find peace in uncertainty. Uncertainty is an inherent part of life, and trying to force certainty in every situation can lead to anxiety and frustration. Stoicism teaches us to find peace in uncertainty by focusing on what we can control and letting go of the need to know everything. By embracing uncertainty, we free ourselves from the pressure of forcing things to go a certain way, allowing us to navigate life's unpredictability with greater ease. For example, if you're facing an uncertain future, whether it's a career decision, a financial challenge, or a personal dilemma, trying to force certainty can lead to unnecessary stress and anxiety. Instead, Stoicism encourages you to focus on the steps you can take today to improve your situation, while accepting that some things are beyond your control. By finding peace in uncertainty, you cultivate a sense of calm and resilience, allowing you to handle life's unpredictability with greater confidence and grace. Number 10, align with nature's flow. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of aligning with the natural flow of life rather than resisting or forcing it. The Stoics believe that everything happens according to nature's design, and trying to fight against that flow only creates unnecessary struggle. By aligning with the flow of life, we allow things to unfold as they are meant to, without forcing them. This practice helps us find peace and acceptance in whatever comes our way, reducing stress and increasing our overall well-being. For example, if something doesn't go as planned, whether it's a missed opportunity, a failed project, or an unexpected challenge, instead of forcing it to work out, step back and observe the situation. Trust that life has its own timing and that everything happens for a reason. By aligning with nature's flow, you allow life to unfold as it is meant to, without the need to force things to happen. This approach not only reduces stress, but also allows you to live with greater ease and harmony, knowing that you are in tune with the natural rhythms of life. These Stoic principles offer profound insights into how to stop forcing things in your life and embrace a more peaceful, balanced approach. By focusing on what you can control, practicing acceptance, and letting go of attachment, you can navigate life's challenges with greater ease and clarity. Let me know in the comments which Stoic principle resonates with you the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into Stoicism and personal growth. Thanks for watching.